Understand the impact of errors. In this video, we will learn about errors, their impact on our professional and personal lives, and the organization we work for. We'll also look at some ways to avoid making mistakes. We all make mistakes. They are a natural part of being human, and they can teach us some valuable lessons too. For example, think about the time when you decided to take a shortcut to home and eventually got late because of a weekly farmers market holding up traffic on the road. Sure, it took you longer, but you learnt to avoid that road again on that particular day of the week. In situations like this, you can quickly correct your mistake and then move on. But a mistake at work can often take a serious toll. It may cause loss of money or reputation, and may even put your relationship with your boss, team members, or customers at risk. Let's look at a situation to understand how the reputation of a company suffered because of an error that an employee made. Hi, I had placed an order for a wristwatch on your website yesterday, and I received a message just now that it has been cancelled.
Sir, would you please hold on for a few seconds so that I can check the status?
Sure.
Sir, I see the problem. Actually, the price of that watch is $119, but it was accidentally marked as $19. We realized this mistake and had to cancel your order. You can either reorder the watch for $119 or seek refund of $19.
That's not my problem. You made a mistake, and I can't be made to pay extra for that.
I understand, sir, but there's nothing that I can do about that. I can process your refund if you want. You will receive the money in your bank account in 3 days.
No, I don't want the refund. I want the watch, and that too for $19, the amount mentioned on your website.
I am sorry, sir, but that won't be possible.
Listen, if I don't get my watch, I'm going to write online reviews about how you and your company cheated me.
Sir, there is nothing I can do about it.
Alright, then I'll handle it my way. Goodbye. The customer is upset at having his order cancelled, while the customer service executive is worried about what would happen if the customer writes a negative review of the company. A seemingly small error of missing a digit on the watch's price led to the big confusion and became the cause of embarrassment to the company. Of course, this wasn't an intentional mistake, but just an act of carelessness, and it was certainly avoidable. Had the person putting the price on the item paid attention and double-checked it, this situation would never have arisen. The truth is, no one likes to make mistakes, but they still do happen. However, by focusing on our work and paying attention, we can prevent them from occurring. Now, what should you do after you realize you have made a mistake? Don't wait for someone to point it out to you. Admit your fault to your boss with a sincere apology and express your willingness to solve the problem. Your explanation should cover what happened and should also include a possible solution to fix the mistake. Don't find excuses or blame someone else for the mistake. You'll only come across as unprofessional by doing so. What's most important now is to learn from your mistake and ensure it never happens again. Ask yourself what you could have done differently to avoid the problem and what you can do now to make sure it does not happen again. Identifying the gaps and flaws in your work is an important step to avoid repeating the same mistake. You may not have all the answers yourself, and that's okay. If you do not understand what you did incorrectly, ask your manager or supervisor and find ways to avoid them by being careful and paying attention.